welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Extraordinary happened to me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to The Power of Choices by the Discovery Point Company. So we are going to be starting right about now. Let's say in the next 2 minutes for us to wait for others to join in and, for us to wait for others to join us.
A child in the distance.
If you can see me, if you can hear me, do let me know.
If you can see me, you can hear me, do let me know. If you can see me, you can hear me, do let me know.
Okay, so we are going to be starting right about now. And I'm so excited to be doing this. I'm super duper duper excited. Okay, so you see that sometimes my eyes is going to be going to this side. That's because I'm using it as my monitor to be sure that the network is going through. So we are starting right about now. It is 8:05 here in Lagos, Nigeria. And if you are joining in, kindly write your name in the comment section where you are joining in from, and your expectations for tonight, what you hope to achieve or what you hope to get, what you expect to get in tonight's teaching. It is going to be as practical as possible. It's going to be as expository as possible. And this transmission is brought to you by the Discovery Point Company. In the session, you'll get to know more about us. So if you're live, kindly write your name in the comment section and where you are joining in from. I would love to welcome you. So let's do that for the next 2 minutes. So by 8:07 we kick off. So kindly write your name in the comment section. I'd like to say hello and I'd like to say hi to you. Okay, so you can write your name, where you're joining in from, the country you're joining in from, and your expectations from tonight. So, okay, so we are doing that for the next 2 minutes, right? By 8:07, we are going to start. So my eyes is going to be moving from here to here because this is my monitor. My monitor is right here for me to be able to know if the network is seamlessly delivering it to you, to wherever you are. So kindly write your name and wherever you are joining in from. Ooh, sorry about that. That's light. I Judge Dewsbury. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I'm not sure I understand this. Kindly give me a minute. Let me turn on my ring light. Okay, so sorry about that. In Nigeria here, it's called what's the name, transmission and of light and all. Okay, so George Dewsbury, I'm not sure I understand your comments. You're joining in from Southport, England. You're welcome, but I'm not sure I understand your comments. All right, it's 8:07, and so as not to keep us waiting, you're welcome, everybody. Kindly write your name and where you are joining in from. We are in for a good time tonight. Okay, so kindly write your name and where you are joining in from. It promises to be a great time tonight as we are going to be looking at the power of choices. We are going to be, um, having a walk. We are going to be having a good time on the power of choices. So I prepared a slide. I'm checking how I can share my slides on this live. I'm trying to see how I can what's the word? How I can share the slides. So kindly give a minute. Okay, so kindly give a minute. I'm trying to share my slide. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. It's not allowing me share my slide. It's not allowing me share my slide, but let's just continue. It's going to the slide is going to be shared in the professional conclave. So if you are not in the professional conclave, the link is going to be on this particular transmission so that you can join in the professional conclave. So what is the professional conclave? The professional conclave is a community of entrepreneurs and business owners and career men and women professionals, where we get to nurture and grow, and we get to close the knowledge gap that seemingly might exist, on the way to becoming, on the way to growth, and on the way to becoming better than we were in the previous days. So if you desire to join in, if you desire a growth, to see a growth curve in your business, in your career, do check back in the transmission, the comment section. The link would be shared. Okay, so my name is Tejimoje Soluremi, and I'm the executive director of the Discovery Point Company. Right, and tonight we are going to be talking about the power of choices. The power of choices. We make choices every day, in our businesses, in our individual lives, in our finances, in different areas of our lives. We are faced with making choices every day, every time, every hour, so to say, right? So we make choices every day. The quality of the results you see in your life is dependent on the quality of the choices you have made in times past. So if you don't like a result you are seeing in a particular area of your life, you need to check the choices you have made and then see if there can be, a retweaking or a correction in the choices you might have made in the past. So if you want to change your results, you need to change your life, you need to change your choices, because choices has a way of making or marrying a personality, an organization, a business. Just one choice made can elevate a business or someone's career, and just one choice can also bring it down. So you need to be, you need to be careful on as regards the choices you make. You need to be careful as regards the choices you make part time, right? So in professional and entrepreneur endeavor, what are choices? Because we make choices in our career. Either you want to change, to transition from a career to another, or you want to change from a particular department to another department, or you want to invest, you want to save as a business entity, or you want to, there are different choices that you'll be making on a daily basis. Now, in professional and entrepreneurial settings, choices refers to the decisions made daily that shape your career, your business, and your personal development. I'll say that again. Choices refer to the decisions made daily that shape your career's business and personal development. So you make it on a daily basis. You make choices on a daily basis, and it shapes your career, it shapes your business. For example, your curriculum vitae, the choices you have made in building your career is dependent on the exposure that you might have seen, or the experiences, or the job offers you are getting at that particular point in time, right? So it shapes your career, it shapes your business, it shapes you, right? Now, it can be categorized into micro and macro decisions, micro and macro choices. So, what are micro choices? Micro choices are those choices that look seemingly so small and insignificant, but then it has a high impact on your business and on your career. It looks as minute, it might be as minute as your morning routine. You see that your morning routine is not as obvious, or it's not outside like that, right? But then following your morning routine, it helps you to build a life of being organized. You see that. So your excuse me, so the choices you make, it might be so small, but the more you do it, it keeps on building up, and then it grows into a myriad of greatness and productivity in your business and your career. That is called micro choices. Now we have macro choices, and it's the opposite of micro. Definitely, these are the larger decisions that you have to make. You have to make it, but it is so obvious, and it is very large, right? And these are for examples of macro choices are business expansions, partnerships, you know career transition, career shift, relocation, changing the location of your business. So this is so large. It requires different thought processes. You need to be able to have, you must have thought very well, deeply about it, right? And it has a very, very great impact on your business, on your career, right? So that is career. Sorry. So that is macro choices. I was reading through the comments in this session. I want to be sure I'm not missing any comments. Okay, so let's just continue. All right. So now moving on, choices are inevitable in life. I've established the fact that you make choices on a daily basis. You make choices every day, every minute. In fact, you are hungry and you're like, okay, what should I eat? Should I eat intercontinental or local dish? You are making a choice, and that choice you made would have consequences on your health or on whatsoever, right? So moving on, choosing wisely involves balancing logic, intuition, and vision for the future. So you have to be able to be logical. You need to think. You need to be able to weigh the choices you have. You need to be able to think through. Okay, if I choose this, what edge does taking A have over B, C, and Z. You need to be able to weigh your options. You need to be able to think through in weighing your options, right? So it implies logic, it implies intuition, and it implies vision. What is your goal? Because the choices you make must have a ripple effect on the goal you aim to achieve. You see that? So if you are here, do let me know. Just drop a comment. Just drop a comment section. Let me be sure you can hear me. I would like to know if you can hear me so I can continue. So I'm waiting to read. Just let me know if you can hear me, then we can be able to kick off so it doesn't appear that I'm talking to myself. Okay. So let's continue. So we have key areas in which your where choices are made. I wish I could just share my. Let me try again. I really want to share my slide because I prepared a very beautiful slide for this session. Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Oli Mama, for you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm trying to share my slide, but if it's not possible, I'll just share it in the professional conclave so we can download it. It has most of everything I'm saying. Okay, so I don't know why it's not allowing me share my slide. Okay, I'll just share it in the professional conclave, and anybody that needs it, the professional conclave link is going to be placed here so that we can join in if we have not joined. Okay, now, so some key areas where choices are made. Number one, in no particular order, financial choices. We make financial choices every day, like every single day. You make financial choices. Now, what are financial choices? You are making informed decision on your finances. Do you want to start saving? Do you want to start investing? How much do you want to invest? How much of your income do you want to save? Do you see? You are making informed decisions. Now, what are informed decisions? Informed decisions are decisions that you make after making research. You ask experts in that field. Okay, so about savings, you ask a savings coach or it's someone that is very good with savings. If I am saving a particular amount of my salary for a month and I save it for a year, is there an ROI? What app can I use to save? What, you are asking questions and you are reading books so that you are enlightened. You are not just making any choice out of emotions. You are not just making any choice out of, okay, I just want to do this, people are doing it. No, you are making informed decision. I remember a few years ago when I wanted to choose between saving my money in cowrie wise, in rice vest, and in piggy vest. So I'm not advertising them, but then right, so I had to make my research. I had to ask someone in the fintech world that, okay, which app is best, and the person told me this particular app is best, and because of so and so. But he's not neglecting the fact that these other two apps might have it, but then that this particular one is best for saving. And I was able to check Google. I asked that particular app, I asked their customer service questions. I was just sending emails that season, and I was able to make my informed decision which one I want to go for. You see that? So you need to be able to make informed decisions. Don't just make decisions out of emotions. Don't just make decisions out of, okay, without having so much in-depth knowledge on what you want to make a choice on. Because choices are so powerful in your business, in your career, in your, you need to be able to have so much. I remember when I wanted to transition to HR, I asked HR professionals. Oh my, that period, I was just asking questions. I was asking questions. I wanted to choose, okay, which one should I go for? Should I go for HR or go for project management? And I was just asking questions. I was looking within me which one I feel like I would do better in. Even though I actually went for both, I did a certification in both project management and human resource, right? I did, but then I'm specializing in HR for now. I'm using for now because I'm a most influential person, right? So I made informed decisions. I read books on HR. I asked questions from HR experts. So I didn't just stand up one day and say, I want to do this particular thing. I made informed decisions. That's how your financial choices should be. Make informed decisions. You want to save, you want to invest. How much do you want to invest on a monthly basis? Do you what's the ROI for your investment? So ROI is return on investment. What is your ROI for the investment you are making on your business, on your career, on yourself as a person? How much on a monthly basis is too much for you to invest in your personal development? Because trust me, you need to grow. If you are not growing, then your business stops growing, your career stops growing, and everything about you stops growing. So this is the place of personal development. You must give yourself to personal development. Personal development upscales you, it elevates you, it exposes you, and it increases your mental horizon, right? Do you see? So you should be able to make informed decisions about everything money. Okay, you are a business owner. Do you pay yourself as a business owner, or anything goes? You need to be able to say, okay, this particular time, this particular amount is what I want to pay myself as the owner of this business, and the others go into other aspects of the business. Do you see? And okay, so for my business, I have quite a number of business, but I'll mention two now. I have a startup firm, the Discovery Point Company, which is powering this transmission, and I have Emerald Empire, where I sell food items. Not really food items. I sell pap. I sell it's all food too. Pap, beans flour for akara, crayfish, pepper, and everything. So on at the end of every month, I write the financial target for next month. Okay, today this is September here. So I have already written how much I want to make. I want the business to make by October. Do you see? That way you know how to channel your energy into publicity, into speaking to people about your business, into into different things, just to make sure that the business is being patronized and that you have returning customers and returning clients. Do you see that? And there's another one. I've made a whole lot of financial informed choices. So you need to be able to have a target. It's just like if you have a business, right? It's just like working in a firm. There's an amount you are expecting as a salary at the end of the month. So why not have that for your business too? It helps you plan ahead. It helps you know where you are lagging behind, and it helps you know where you should sit up. Do you see that? Do you see that? Now, let's go to the second area of making choices: networking and relationships. I bet you relationships are key in building who you are. Relationships and networking are so key. If I should ask, like, just take a poll now, how many personal development events did you attend this September? If you are sure of yourself, if you're very audacious, drop it in the comment section. How many personal development summits did you attend this month, either online or on site? How many business conferences have you attended? How many books have you read as regards that business that you are in? Do you see that? So you need to be able to network. You need to be able to build relationships. Relationships is key. Relationship is key. You need to be able to build relationship. Put yourself out there. Go out. If you have business cards, good for you. Give them your business cards. Do you see? So give them your business cards and just put yourself out there. It helps your business. It helps grow your business. It helps put your business on the purview of more eyes. Do you see that? Now, another choice or decision you need to make is work-life balance. This is for the professionals. I know work can be so demanding, especially if you live in Lagos, Nigeria. It can be so demanding, and it can be demanding also in the diaspora, because you need to be working, you need to earn per hour, right? So you need to make a choice of how you want to have your work-life balance. You need to make a choice, right? You need to be intentional about having your work-life balance. It goes a long way. Even as a business person, not a career person, you need to be able to have a good work-life balance in your business, so that you are not just putting in with so much input, and you don't have time for yourself, you don't have time for family, you don't have time for friends. You can't be so busy for family, you can't be so busy for friends. You need to be able to make time. You need to be able to make time out, right? So now let's move to the consequence of choices. We have the positive influence and the negative influence, right? The positive consequence and the negative consequence, right? Number one, I'm starting with positive influence. So if you're still with me, do let me know in the comment section if you're still with me. Now, the first one of positive influence is it leads to fulfillment. There's so much fulfillment. You feel this fulfilling joy in your heart when you have made a very good choice. You've bought the shares in GT, in Fidelity, in Wema, and everything, and you just know that let me go and rest for a little bit. You see that, right? So you there's just this fulfillment that comes. You feel fulfilled when you've taken the right choice, because you know that choices will lead to the results that you see. You see that. It also creates good opportunities. It opens door for good opportunities. It opens doors for people are able to see that, okay, this person is doing this particular thing, I think I would love to be affiliated with this. You see that. So you need to get to that point where you are making the right choice, the right decision for your business, for your career. A very good decision you might make for your career is that you want to upskill, you want to get a certification in that career, even if you don't need a career. As an accountant, you might say you don't have an ICANN, but then you want to just, you want to upskill. You settle, and you register for an ICANN, right? You register for certification courses. You network, you get people to teach you. That is a very good positive choice you can make for your career, right? You might say you want to transition to another field in your career. You might say you want to what have you. You might just make informed choices in your career, in your business. Informed choices, informed decisions. I explained that earlier. Right now, let's move to negative consequence of taking bad choices. Number one, it leads to setback. For example, you saw something online as regards an investment, and you're like, oh, this will be good for my career, and you did not make informed decision that I said earlier. and you just jumped into it, and then everything just skedaddled down, and the money, the capital, the ROI, you did not see anything. What has that done to your business or to you as a person? It will definitely lead to being stuck, especially if you don't even have any savings anywhere. Oh my God, right? So you need to be able to make informed decisions. You need to be able to make informed decisions, right? And one consequence of not making informed choices is it leads to setback, right? Actually, something I've come to learn is that mistakes mistakes are platform for growth. I've come to learn that in business. Like, I've come to learn that so much in business. Something even still happens today, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a mistake I have made. But then I've learned from it and I'm moving forward. Right, I wrote it out so that it would help me, so that I would not replicate it again. Right, so mistakes are platform for growth, but you need to be able to make informed decisions, informed choices, so that that mistake doesn't become a pattern. When mistakes become pattern, hey, especially in your business or in your career, it has a very, 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 very bad mark, right? So now I'm going to be sharing the four frameworks for making wise choices. The four frameworks for making wise choices. Frameworks can be replicated. So if you do it now and you do it again, you still achieve that result that you achieved before. Then you move forward again to do it again the third time, you achieve that result. That is a framework, and then it becomes personal to you. It becomes your blueprint. Okay, so let's go. Number one, you have to have clarity of vision. What do you want to achieve in your career? What do you want to achieve in your business? What do you want your business to achieve? How much do you want your business to make on a monthly basis? How much are you willing to release for PR, for publicity, for sponsored ads, for your business, for your brand, right? How much are you willing to invest? You need to know, you need to have a goal, because when you have a goal, you have a drive. You become self-driven and self-motivated to achieve that vision that you have set. Do you see that? So you need to be clear. You need to be clear. Clarity of vision. There is nothing that can beat clarity of vision. You need to know what you want to do. You need to know what you want to achieve in your career. In the next 5 years, where do you see yourself? I hear people say that when hiring managers ask them that question in interviews, they are taken aback. They don't even know how to respond to it, maybe to make it a personal goal or related to the firm. That's a topic for another day, right? So you must have clarity of vision in your career. Where do you see yourself in your career, in your profession? Where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself achieving? That way you are able to know what courses to take in the elevation of your career. You are able to know what mentors to have as regards your career. You see that. You are able to know what to build yourself in, maybe in emotional intelligence, in communication. You are able to know. Do you see that? Do you see that? Right? So you must have clarity of vision. It goes a long way, right? So um that's number one, right? Number two, seek counsel. So I'm a believer, and the scripture says that I'm of the Christian faith, yeah, and the scripture says that in the multitude of counsel there is safety. So you are seeking counsel as regards the choices you want to make in your business, in your what's the word now, in your career. I remember when I wanted to make a big comeback in my business in 2022, and I got a coach. Yeah, I'm a coach, but then when I need help in certain areas of my life, I invest and I get a coach. And I spend to get a coach. I do that for myself, right? So Uh, my coach told me, don't start yet. Just wait, get all the knowledge you need to get all the branding materials you need to get and everything. I started 2 years later, 2024, and if I had started in that 2022, the the borderless business I'm running now, I wouldn't be running it, because now my products are abroad, right? They are in the diaspora. I have diaspora clients, right? So if I had made that decision earlier, it might have been whack. You see that? So in making your decisions, you need to get counsel. You need to get counsel, because in the multitude of counsel, there is safety. You need to tell your mentor what you want to do as regards your business, as regards your career. You see that? That is very important. It is very important. It saves you from, number one, making mistakes, and it helps you to bridge the experiences of the mentors that you have. It bridges their experiences, and then what they got in 10 years, it is compressed. You are able to get it in 1 year. And what is that? That is wisdom. That is wisdom. You see that? So you need to apply wisdom in your decision making, in your business as an entrepreneur, and in your career as a professional. You need to ask questions. What are the things you need to do? You need to sit with your line manager. What are the things you need to do? What are the skills you need to have? The soft skills, the art skills you need to have to be able to do well on that job. You see that? Is it interpersonal relationships? Is it Microsoft, softwares and all? You need to seek counsel. Then trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. This is so key. Some people don't trust their intuition. And as believers, as a lady with the Christian faith, we call that intuition, the Holy Spirit. We trust the Holy Spirit on our inside. So because we know that we know all things, we have the option of the above, right? So trust your intuition. Right? So making decisions is not just about the quality, but about the timing. You need to be able to know the time. Okay, what decision am I making now? How am I making it? When am I supposed to make it? You ask yourself questions. I love to tell my clients that have boardroom sessions with yourself. Have boardroom sessions with yourself. That way you are able to think, you are able to away from the noise. So you are able to think, you are able to shake things up, and you know what you want, what you don't want before taking a step. So you should consider having a boardroom session with yourself, right? So don't let a lower version of you make a decision that your higher version will regret. I'll say that again. Don't let the lower version of you make a decision that the higher version of you will regret, because there is always a higher version of you per time. There is always a higher version of you per time. So don't let the lower version of you, which has not been exposed, which has not exposed itself to reading, to exposure, to mental capacity enlargement. Don't let that version of you make a decision for your higher version, because the higher version is going to regret and is going to cry, right? So your higher version is an elevated version of who you are right now, right? So you need to be self-aware. In making decisions, you need to be self-aware. Self-awareness is key, right? You need to be self-aware. Who are you? Where are you? What triggers you? Be self-aware in your career, in your business, in different areas of your life. You need to be self-aware before making decisions. That way you are able to know, okay, I feel and I am convinced that I want to stand with this decision that I have made. do you see? So self-awareness is very, very key. John Maxwell said that in order to know yourself, you need to grow yourself. In order to know yourself, you need to grow yourself. So you need to know yourself. When you know yourself, you are able to grow. When you know yourself, you are able to be elevated. When you know yourself, nobody can know you for you but you. So you need to be able to know yourself. Knowing yourself, knowing yourself is a journey. It's not a destination or an event. It happens every time. It happens daily. You know yourself per day. You know yourself per time. You sometimes you do something and you're like, did I just shout or did I just do that? And you're like, okay. You discover new things about yourself. I love to call it to my one-on-one coaching clients an onion bulb. An onion bulb, as you open, you unravel, you keep on opening it and you're like, wow, you keep on seeing the beauty in the onion till you get to the smallest. Right, so that is who you are. You are a compendium of layers. So you need to be self-aware to be able to make decisions, to be able to make positive choices. You see that you need to be able to know yourself. I would share the PowerPoint, as I don't know why YouTube did not allow me share the PowerPoint which I had prepared. I took my time to prepare a beautiful slide. I don't know, YouTube is just right. So I'll just share it in the professional conclave. Right, so you need to be able to know yourself. John Maxwell said, when you know yourself, you grow yourself. So you need to be able to know yourself. There is more to you than you know about you. You may want to read books like Why You Behave the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. It helps you with your attitude. You can read books like Mindset is Everything by Carol Dweck. You can read books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, on finances. Richest Man in Babylon. Just it helps you to know who you are. It helps you to know who you are financially, because there is a financial personality to you. An emotional personality to you. They are different. You are a compendium of different experiences, right? So you need to be self-aware to be able to make self-informed and informed decisions. So choices are so powerful. If you want to change the results you are seeing in any area of your life, check the results you have made in time past. Don't let the lowest version of you right now make a decision for the highest version of yourself. I said that earlier, right? So you need to be able to be careful of the choices you are making. The result you are seeing now is a result of the choices you have made in the time past. So you need to sit down with yourself. What are the results you are getting in different areas of your life? You can use the wheel of life. Check online. You would check. You would just type in the wheel of life. You will see the different areas and see the results you are getting in those areas, and see the choices you made in each, and see how you can maybe improve it, adjust it, or correct it. Right? So I'll be stopping here to take in questions. Oh, hello, God's favor, TFB, the favor bliss. You're welcome. Thank you for joining in. So I'm going to be taking questions now. And okay, so before questions, this transmission was brought to you by the Discovery Points Company, and the Discovery Points Company is a three-core pillared firm. We are into coaching, consultancy, and provision of digital services. Right, digital services, like if you're a writer and you're very busy and you want to have a book, we have ghostwriters with us. If you are writing a project or something, we have researchers, we have graphic designers for your flyers, we have the creative department who can brand your flyers, brand it, print it, and get it delivered to you, right? So you're welcome. Thank you for joining in. And Like I said earlier, the link to the professional conclave will be dropped under this transmission, so that those who will be catching the replay can join in if they would love to join in. So yeah, I would love to take questions before we draw in the curtain till next month. And next month is going to be another beautiful topic. Next month, syndicate session is going to be another beautiful topic. So please invite your friends, invite your network, and let's grow together. Because if you are growing and your network is not growing, hey, that is serious. You see that, that is serious. So I'd love to take questions. Yes, TFB, don't let the lowest version of you make decisions for the highest version of you. Unless the highest version will regret and would cry. Premium tears. Premium tears. Okay, so we have 2 minutes more. I would love to take questions, contributions, or you can drop it in the comment section. Okay. I believe that our journals are filled, right? And in one word, what got you tonight? I see TFB has shared hers. In what caught you? What was your light bulb moment from tonight's syndicate session? What was your light bulb moment? Well, I would love to read from you. So it's not like I just talked and talked and talked. What was the light bulb moment for you? What was that transforming word that that when you apply this, I talked about the frameworks for making choices. I shared quite a lot tonight in one breath. Wow, that's so good. You can catch the replay. Okay, so you can drop it in the comment section because this transmission is ending soon. Yeah, it's ending in the next 2 minutes. So thank you for joining in live. If you joined in live, you are the real MVP. You're the real MVP, yo. And if you're catching the replay too, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. I remain the Mindset Fixer. And you can talk to me on Instagram at the Mindset Fixer _. And we will take it up from there. Do have a great evening. Bye.